Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. I'm back with Pentiment. And we are going to solve a murder. Find someone to eat with. Alright, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Join you guys for I just No, I just spent so much time with you guys. I'm not eating more with you. I'm stealing your bees though. Alright, let's see if I remember any buttons. Albin Bakery. Oh my god, there's so many people I can eat with. Okay, let's look at our journal. So this is the main thing, the investigation. This is about how the Baron was making Fenric do occult stuff. Looking at that. Baron and the nun. This is about the book that we have to sneak in and get. I'm okay with that. The stonemason who was an asshole to us. Okay, so who do we want to eat with? The answer is it could be, like, literally anyone. Is there anyone at the Abbey who wants to eat with us? Let's try it. Abbey seems like a good place to eat. Chicken. God be with you, Andres. You guys, I can still voice act. You guys doubted me. Hold on, have we been to the mill yet? I'm defending the gardener. Hey, watch your mouth. They're good people. The peasants, maybe. Not curious one among them. Except maybe... Excepting Ava. How is she by the day? She's fine. Why? I'm only curious. She used to bring their barley to me, but Peter insists on delivering it now. Shame. She'd sown some curiosity about the mill. I'd hoped to foster that. Is there something special about it? She's the only windmill in Bavaria, did you know? Constructed in exhausting detail from the Dutch specifications. The gem of the Alps, and none of the incurious dolts here can appreciate it. Yes, I'm sure it's that the peasants who are the problem. I should be going. Till then, Mauler. Dickhead. What a curious... This mill's kinda cool. Staub. Oh. Ooh, is there somewhere where we can check how many days? 1 day, 2 hours. Oh, fuck. Yo, Hasuyos. There is so not much game left in this part of the game. I think Sabat wanted to use. God bless you, Andreas. Do you have time to eat with me and some of the townspeople? Of course, I'll talk to Gret and see who she wants to come along. Where should we meet you? At the Shrine to St. Moritz. I'll see you there. Till then. Alright. I like... half of this game is big. Oh my god! We brought all of them. Oh my, Andreas. Yes? Are these all the mothers from Tassing and their children? Well, no, I don't think it's all of them. Oh god, I do not remember the voices I gave the... Yes, I do. Elena Pervern couldn't make it. It's a long walk up here in her condition. And Hattie said Hans was too big for stories. Stories? I may have said something about your books. I like stories. Yeah, maybe a little too much. Huh, alright, I can tell a story, but first let us pray together and eat. Sit. Oh Lord, thank you for bringing us together as you brought Jesus to his disciples on the road to Emmaus. Pronunciation's not my suit. With the breaking of bread between us, let us recognize each other as Christians and rejoice in our salvation through you. Amen. Fellas, are you an amen or an amen kind of guy? Amen. I thank you and your husband for this bread, Gret. My Ulrich always says that bread brings people together. I missed this when I was in Florence. Did you guys know I'm from Florence? Alright, we got rye bread, we got cheese. And almonds. I think I'm pretty exclusively an amen kind of guy. And I'm pretty exclusively a man kind of guy too. Wolf, baby wolf. Sorry, I'm taking a sip right now. I don't think I've run into Paul yet. I don't know who's Paul. Who's this? Get this kid out of here. Looks like the main character from Skies of Arcadia. We have bread in my home that we call injera. We make it thin, round, and wide, and we put our food on top of it. We eat it with almost every meal. As you love the bread of your home, so I miss mine. Speaking of bread. Oh, what's the recipe? Maybe we could make it. Thank you, but no. We use a fine grain that does not grow here, called teff. Love the bread of your homie. Surely someday you'll go home and you can have your fill of it. God willing, yes. But then perhaps a day will come when I miss the rye of tassing. It is the great danger that comes with the blessing of travel, living a life between worlds. Dude, those almonds gonna be hitting. I don't want to talk about bread anymore. It's so boring. Don't be rude, Bert. I did say I would tell a story, children. Have you ever seen a Bible? Okay, thank you, Shawnee. Father Thomas has one. It's huge. My dad has one. It was printed in Bedburg. Very good. This is a Bible from my home that I've brought to give to the abbot. Andreas, do you have a favorite story to illustrate from the Bible? Ooh, I might actually have an opinion on this. Hold up. Christ being taken down from the cross. It's gotta be Jacob with the angel. The shit owns. It is a powerful image. It speaks to us as we struggle to comprehend the divine. Our struggles are not as spectacular as Jacob's, but just as difficult, and may leave us transformed as he was. Now then, children, do you know the story of Jesus feeding the multitudes? Fish and loaves! My mom and dad make heaves, make loaves. Oh! Oh, this is lovely. This is from our Bible. How we tell the story of how Jesus fed thousands from only a few fish and few loaves of bread. Why is everyone brown? Because where I am from, everyone looks like me. Why? Because we are all as God has made us. I know tassing seems big to you, but the world is so much bigger than we can imagine. There are many people of many different colors all over the world. There are places where no one looks like you or me. Really? It's true. In Venice, I saw people come from all across the Mediterranean Sea. Not just like Brother Sabat, but people of different places and cultures, even farther away. Persians, Moors, the Moops, Ottomans, each with their own way of speaking and dressing, and their own customs. Brother Sabat, did you know the Baron who was murdered? Bible story interrupted. Can we talk about murder? Bart! It came up when I was visiting the Druckers. Oh yeah, I think he's old enough to understand death. I don't think I'm old enough to understand it myself. I did not know him, Bert. But do you know the story of Lazarus? No. Bruh. He was a friend of Jesus. He became sick, and he died. The end. She's petting a rock. Oh! But Jesus brought his followers to Lazarus' tomb. He prayed to God, and when they opened the tomb, Lazarus emerged, returned from the dead. He can, Bert. One day Jesus will bring us all back from the dead. Everyone who has ever lived and died will come together and be resurrected on Judgment Day. I have my hat stolen. What? Alt. Oh, you can keep it. Even the Romans? Yes, the Romans too, those awful people. Even they too can be redeemed through Christ. Oh, she's wearing my hat. Why did you ask about the Romans? I saw one come out of their tube, like Lazarus. What do you mean, Paul? Well, the ruins below the mill, they're Roman, and they all died a long time ago. But I saw one come out the other night. They were in white, like Lazarus. Stop telling stories, Paul, and you shouldn't have been outside at night. Andreas, what does he mean? That's a boring answer. Probably just someone slinking around after dark up to mischief. Explanation does seem sound. I hope you are right. Apologies for that, ladies, but thank you for sharing a meal with me today. I will be leaving for Rome soon, but I am glad to have spent some time with you and your children. Thank you, Brother Sabat. It was wonderful. Don't forget to stop by the bakery before you go. I'm sure my husband will want to see you before you go. I will. God grant you all health. Whip. Yo, it's nuns. Time to get back to work. She still has my hat. We're hatless for the rest of the game now. How do I get to my secret pathway? Oh, you're out here now? Andreas. Might take double damage. Dougie. I think it was in the kitchen. You know what? We have a map. We have a map. We have a map. Florian, the homie. I don't think it was in the sacristy. I could be in the crypt. Yeah. Like, definitely, right? Gotta wait until Compline. Okay, so we have another... Let's look. The map should elucidate some things for us to do. We can go to the midwife or Werner. Or to the widow. The medieval scribe show is on. What's up, idiot? Let's talk to the widow. Let's talk to the crone who lives in the forest. I don't know where she lives. It's old Otto. Not a fan of the old mine. How you guys doing? I'm having a pretty swell week. Oh, smoky home. Multiple people live out here. Not a local, are you? No. Staying in Tassing only briefly. I stay out here in the forest. People don't much like Romani. Most folk despise anything that's different. I like staying on the edge of town. Sure. I search to find whatever is different. It's the differences in an artist's style that makes their work unique. Ah, you're the artist. Staying up at Cusau? Yes, just visiting Tassing for some time. My name is Andreas. Andreas Mahler. It's nice to meet you. Most folks in Tassing don't come down here to talk. Right. I'm Vexlaw, a traveling tinker. I travel from place to place, sharpen knives, mend small things that need mending, that sort of thing. People of Tassing much need tinkered? All folk have chipped blades and broken wheels, or loose hinges and worn tools. I wander mostly, but I can find a bit of work wherever I go. I actually came to see Cusau's library. I had hoped for one of the monks to read them to me, but the abbot wouldn't let me in. Father Gano is a grumpy old man. I think he has half a mind to throw me out of the scriptorium most days. He does seem like an angry man. He threatened to expel me from Tassing entirely. I don't think he can do that. What are you looking for? Well, I explained I was looking for a text about the elements. If they're primordial, as Aristotle says, then God didn't create them. They exist with him since the dawn of time. It's a fascinating idea. Not only that, but it explains the presence of the angels and demons before the creation of the world. Of the 5 elements, angels are fire and air, and demons are water and earth. And the world was aether before the Lord formed it. That's why Satan appeared as a snake to Eve. Snakes can only dwell in deep caves and pools. Be careful, Vexlav. People have been imprisoned for talking like that. I am well aware, Master Mahler. Nevertheless, I thank you for your concern. Anyway, I should get back to work. Until later. What's up, Smokey? People call me Smokey. Yes, I remember. Ah, good. So is there anything I can do for you? No, I'm just being friendly. Oh, of course. Good to see you. Until next time, Master Marlowe. Till then. Where is the crone? Oh, she's not over here. Okay. She's a little down the road. Maybe that's not even who I have a chance to talk to right now. And that's why I'm messed up. It's a maze over here. Attila, your husband's cane is broken. Do you remember how that happened? How should I know? Everything here is broken and falling apart. The head broke off at some point. I don't remember how. Pah! Well, if it isn't the late Baron's new best friend. Afternoon? I'm glad to find you in such a good mood. Pah, city boy, you think you're so clever. What do you want? You must be bothering me for something. Never really talked. I just thought it time we get acquainted. Humph! No one ever wants to talk to a surly old widow out of the goodness of their heart. No, no, I know your type. You want something from me. What is it, boy? Spit it out. Well, if you insist. I was hoping you could answer some questions about Baron Rothvogel's death. I do it. Not the first time Perchta has answered my call. You want to know what I think? I'm glad he's dead. I hope whoever killed him gets the abbot next. Maybe maybe burns the entire abbey to the ground. Put it down to the ground. That's all I have to say about it. What did the Baron do to earn your hire? What did I just tell you, boy? I don't have anything else to say on the matter. The life of an innocent man is at stake. One of the elderly brothers. Can't you spare me a few minutes? You think I care about what happens to some old monk? Pah! Idiot. Kill them all, see if I care. Every agent of the church should die. That's holy shit, this is a crazy thing to say. I'm saying it, that's cool as fuck. When you're done with the church, why don't you storm the gates of heaven and murder the Lord on his throne? That'll show him, the holy bastard. Don't you make fun of me, boy. Oh, okay, where's this anger coming from? Is it something I can help with? No. Well, maybe. I don't suppose those skinny arms of yours can hold more than a paintbrush. Hold on, are you asking me to do your chores? Are you too good to help an old woman out? City boy too fancy to collect firewood. What a surprise. I didn't say I wouldn't help. Fine. You do some things for me, maybe it'll jog my memory. But it's going to take a while. Lots of things been building up. Things I'm too old to do. You got someplace to be? I have no other plans. I'm all yours for the afternoon. Follow me, then. Been needing to collect some firewood, but I haven't been able to muster the energy. Yo, Zebru. Do you often have difficult time gathering wood? I'm an old woman. Everything's difficult. And no one's around to help me. Not since my husband died. Now stop your yammering and get to work. The light won't last forever. Wood. Stick. Her husband? Dude, speedrun alert. Zebra, one of the girls took my hat. So guys, for anyone unawares, yesterday, the train opened near me on Monday. And I decided to, on a whim, take it yesterday. I took it up to Boston, and I spent 5 hours, approximately, to go to my old pizza place. And it was so fucking worth it. Oh my god. There are other trees Otto's been felling for the abbot. 5 hours, not both ways, obviously. I left at like 5 o'clock, I got back at like 10:30. Break off a branch there, the big one. I know Attila feels that he's been wronged by the abbey, but this wood still belongs to the abbot. Do I care? No. This seems so easy for me to deny. I'm going for it. I can make you see a reason. It's technically poaching, Attila. It's wrong. You think the abbey doesn't steal from us? The people of Tassing were here before the abbey was. This forest is ours. Just because some piece of paper somewhere says this land belongs to the church, we can't use it. The people who care for it. What did the abbey do to make you hate them so? I know the church has its discontents, but you reserve more rage for them than most. You... No one's ever asked to hear my side of things. I miss Ernesto. Yeah. It's still the same people at Il Mondo's. I was very happy. I got pizza. It was delicious. Kind of cheese. Well, I'm not in the mood to talk about it, so you'll just have to mind your business. Leave the branch. We've got enough wood. That seems like a good... That seemed like a best of all worlds. Just dump it out. I can't use all these sticks. They're too big. You need to break them down for me. Sure, break the sticks. Got it. Oh, awesome. I need the right side a certain length so you can break them. So break them and forget the leftover scrap. How long do you need them to be, woman? I'll know it when I see it. Now get snapping, boy. It's too big. You're not listening at all. Here, how about like... I suppose that one is fine. Now That one should do nicely. Mm-hmm. Oh, we are in. How big was her husband? I don't know. What if we did this? Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, guys, watch this. Get it? Get it? Oh, come help me back at the house. Sure this will be enough wood? What if there's a cold snap? Perhaps we should get more. It will have to be, won't it? Unless you mean to come around again. I'm an old woman living alone, and no one loves me, and everyone hates me, and I want everyone to die. And summer is coming, so I'll surely need fuel for cooking, not warmth. Don't worry yourself, boy. I'll be fine. As you like, though I admit I'm not convinced. I have some mementos from Ranning. Hold up. Ranning Kemper, the late husband. Ah. They've gone crooked and I can't reach. Could you hang them for me, Andreas? Easy enough. And please be careful with my pictures. Some are very fragile. I would hate to lose them to your carelessness. Oh, fuck. Oh, look at this one. That one's awesome. So, think you could hang those papers on the table? I can't reach. As you can see, I was placing my my paintings just totally sideways. Why? Fuck you. There you go. That looks all right. Thank you for hanging those. Just one more thing. Remove the cross. Are you sure about that? Don't you gainsay me, boy. Yeah, I need to do some sacrilege. Warn. I'll be forced to face a church inquisitor if something found down. I might as well simply for aiding her. Not speak well to my character or Attila's. The Archdeacon comes to hear the case against Piero. I won't be able to help Piero if my reputation is poor. But if I anger her, I might miss out some information about Lorenz's death. I could put her somewhere out of sight so it won't torment her. That might be enough. What do you plan to do with the cross? Destroy it, of course. The church never did anything for me. It took nearly all I had. Why should I be made to venerate it? What did the church take from you? What does it matter to you? Just take the thing down like I asked. Perhaps I could just move the cross to where you can't see it? I understand you're angry and hurting now, but might regret destroying it later. Oh, look at us. Easiest fucking check ever. Your husband have wanted you to destroy the cross? It blessed the home you shared together. My Ranning, he made it, do you know? It always reminds me of him, for better and for worse. Perhaps you could move it somewhere out of view. That would be alright. Let's get that out of here. Oh, okay, it's just like... Oh, I'm stealing this note. Remember your husband, the pain he carried like Job. The Redbird Flies Martins chapter. Where did this note come from, Ottila?
No idea. Found it on the table the night before Rothvogel died. I can barely read it. The writing's too fancy. Keep it if you want. It means nothing to me.
Okay.
Got one last thing for you to do if you're willing. A legal document. I need you to read it. The words are too small for my old eyes, and my reading's not so good.
Not an expert in Bavarian law, but I'll do my best.
Good enough for me.
Paper on the table. A paper on the table. Oh, fuck. Let me see here. Standard introduction. This document shows, etc., etc. Here we are. The meat of the document. It says... Oh. Due to the recent death of Ranning Kemper and his lack of heirs to inherit, your inability to pay fees on the land, your property is forfeit to the church. I'm sorry, Ottila.
Ah!
Hiron's the...
That devil, that monster. This is all the fault of that Lorenz Rothvogel. If he were alive, I'd kill him myself. May he boil in hell for all eternity.
I think it's time you tell me what happened with the Baron.
Ranning, my husband, he caught that Rothvogel devil riding through our property and told him, rightly, to leave. The Baron beat my Ranning for it, beat him so savagely that he took a cane to walk. Even his breathing pained him. Never could breathe deep so long as he lived. It wasn't long at all.
Good God.
That Baron was the worst kind of man, careless and cruel. He knew he could beat my Ranning and suffer no consequences, so he did. We were not even so low as animals to him. We were furniture. And I knew after Ranning died that the church would try and take what little I had left. This document only confirms it. All because of Lorenz Rothvogel. Since Ranning left, I'm just waiting to die. Why should I have to go on living while he is gone? He has not even been dead a year. I hoped I would follow him before the church came for what was left of our life.
Do you know where you'll go?
A grave, probably. Ranning and I had no children, not even a daughter. Who else should have me?
That's a pretty compelling reason for you to have killed him. You said yourself you'd do it only if you'd do it if you could. Who's to say you haven't already?
Finally, some honesty from you. This was the real purpose of your visit all along. I'm an old woman, Andreas. Even walking from my bed to door pains me. How could I kill a man in his prime? Not that it matters. I'm sure I'll take the blame for it anyway. Just like I blamed for every ruddy nose and thrown horseshoe around here. The people in town can't wait for me to die. And the Abbey vultures hate me for my contempt of them. None of it matters. I don't care what happens to me anymore. Thank you for your help, boy. You're the only one who's come calling since my Ranning passed, you know. Now get out. I need to lie down.
You old witch, you fucking bitch. Jesus. Why would you... Why would you ever? Of course, I was glad to help. Vespers! I'm getting that... Oh, we can eat with anyone. We can even eat with her. Okay, I'm gonna take this next scene off from talking to preserve my voice. I think that's what I'll have to do. I'll pick and choose some to read and some to not, so that we can continually make it to 10:30. Because we're 30 minutes in and I already feel my throat. The bakery. I like the bakery. Actually, is there anyone at the church? No. This girl stole my hat. Oh! Bless us, O Lord, and these gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. So back on the 5-hour train. The train up extremely smooth. Like track-wise. We did run into some delays. There's like a weird scheduling thing where there are like 2 trains that meet at one station. And we had to wait for one of them so they could swap over to ours. Just some kinks they'll iron out over the next like few weeks. But other than that, that delayed me like 20 minutes. Extremely smooth ride up. It just goes right. South Station is fucked right now. Yeah, it seems it. But I was able to get to South Station to the Red Line to Park Street to wherever the fuck you want to go in the city. It's a really nice system. For the cost of about $4 in travel, being able to go anywhere in the city. It'll be more once I have to start paying for the train. The train is free for the first week and free for every weekend for the first month. We have been waiting for this train in our city for, I think, no joke, like 50 years. It's a huge, huge thing. I like going on Facebook where they're like, announced, it's open, and going into the comments to see people be like, fuck you, MBTI, I hate trains, so I can be mad at stuff. I love doing that. What do we got? We have fresh pottage, alpine cheese, a pretzel. With the cheese. You know what? Pretzel, classic appetizer. I'm very excited. It does like open up a lot for me. Like, there's so many things where it's like, man, I would love to do this, but I don't want to have to park in Boston and drive up to Boston. Like, there's a fighting game tournament that I would want to go to that's on Fridays. And now I can just hop on the train and like get there. Um, it also has the benefit of like I have a bunch of friends up north of Boston, and while the trains don't go exactly there, um, I could skip essentially 2.5 hours of driving and just like take a cool train, go to South Station, take a second train, get close to them, have them pick me up. I'm just very excited for all that kind of stuff. So I'm not like the biggest fan of driving. And luckily, all the trains are, even when I have to pay for them on the weekend, it's gonna be like it's $10 unlimited goes. So I can take like essentially like 8 hours worth of train for $10 and just relax. The weekend deal is so good. It's worth a try, why not? During the week from where I am, I think it's 13.8. I'll just look it up. Oh, it caps out at 13.25. And I think we are the farthest away, so I think it is 13.25. Like on a weekday it would be $26, which is not nothing. In fact, I would say it's something, but hold on, am I in a Discord call? Why are you Discord? Don't talk to me. That would be fucking awful. I'm not. Who would I be streaming Pentiment to? Shut up. For the distance, it is pretty reasonable. And like, if you're going alone somewhere, it's not horrible. Or just feeling left out. Cheese time. Dude, you know what I think literally like every single day right now is I need to read more Sakamoto days. And then I don't. I don't know what it is. I had a really great first session, then I was like, all right, I'll do it again. And then I haven't. It's weird. She walks with that bohemian monk, Brother Wojak. He makes her laugh. Have I been doing anything else this week? That's the big thing. The week is new. Ooh, the second beta for Mark of the Wolves drops today, and also Mark of the Wolves dropped that Ronaldo is just a real ass character in the game, confirming that it's going to sell 8 trillion copies in Latin America. It's going to be the most successful game of all time. I'll play him. I miss the fucking King of Fighters sports team. He's just there. iShowSpeed is gonna stream the game, and 800,000 Zoomers are gonna get the game, and the online is gonna crash harder than it's ever done ever for any game. All right, now I get to. I'm a little sleepy monk. Anna, where's my hat? Alright, let's get back to church. We're stealing. Schlan. Oh. Ronaldinho. Like, it's crazy how popular that game is over there. Like, one of, like, the governors of, I think it was Mexico, coming up on, like, National Gamer Day to be like, hey, guys, I hope you're having a good gamer day. Remember... Oh shit, Mateo's in the Abbey, sir. If he sees me, he'll kick me out. Keep out of sight until he's passed. Good thing he can't see well. Oh. Shut up. Oh man, I love that I murdered that Baron. Dude, the gay That's the beauty of the cake. The gaycation one is fucking ridiculous. It's unbelievable. No, but like the governor of Mexico came in and was like, "Hey, happy gamer day. Remember, if you pick Rugal, you're going to get the shit beaten out of you. Don't do that. He is banned." And everyone said correct. Rugal es prohibido. Prohibido. Enter the library. Ooh. What's this? Words. Anyway, I think that woman was the asshole for not letting her husband go on the gaycation. Do you think I'm gonna run into someone and get in trouble? God, this library has no books in it. They put IP Masquerena in Duel Links? Oh, fuck. That seems like a problem. Asteria Astra. I'm not familiar with it. Wait, wouldn't this be very important? Don't we have, like, an astrology-based cipher to solve? Oh. I like that H. You guys like, whoa. Got my mortar and pestle on the H. Came from, must have been assembled improperly. Pages were interesting enough. I suppose it's quite basic. Hold? Yes. Yes! Can we do that now? Do I have that in my notes? No, I'm gonna have to sneak into his room tomorrow. Well, just go into his room. It's most curious. I forgot that that's how Duel Links works. It's so dog shit. In Yu-Gi-Oh news, I saw that apparently Rush Duel is in like a tier -8 meta right now. Where one deck had like a 96% representation in top 64, which means that 63 of the people in top 64 were playing one deck, and that seems pretty cool. That seems like good. That's quite silly. Impossible, really. The Yu-Gi-Oh ban list in the TCG, which is what I spend most of my time playing, is almost assuredly about to drop. I'm excited for that. I think the meta's... I like it more than most people. Some people are getting kind of bored of it, because it is really, you play one of, like, 3 decks. But I think all the 3 decks are, like, pretty interesting. I think one of them is a little annoying, just because it, like, does so much. It's also tricky because they're both pretty new decks, so it's hard to tone any of them down. You can't really expect them to be toned down with direct hits, so it's just cards that like enable them kind of are gonna have to go. But I think we're in for a good go. They're about to drop a reprint set called Rarity Collection, Rarity Bonanza or something, or no, Rarity Stampede. Bonanza was the last one. The final 25th anniversary set on year 5 of the 25th anniversary. We're getting some really good reprints for an old school format where one of the cards I wanted to play for a deck costs like $40, and I was like, I don't want to play it that bad, where I have to spend 120 on this fucking card. They announced a card that's currently like $80 is going to be in there, so it'll be like $3, which is fucking excellent. Ooh. This is huge for us. Oh. I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna bet that I've played the last of this format though. Normally I play on Sunday, but this Sunday I'm going back on the train and going to Boston. I'm gonna get sushi. Although I guess I could play Yu-Gi-Oh on Friday. There's always those are the 2 days. Sunday's like the big one where everyone goes, and Friday every now and then they have someone go. Oh, there's an apothecary. Sister Cecilia. That'll hit? Or is this Mother Cecilia's record? Well, Cecilia's rich. We're getting all the goss on the girls. Next. Wait. Can I go back in the book? Was there more? No? Okay. Speak with Matilda. Let's double check. I don't want to have missed something if I came in here. Also, oh my god, this game does such a number on my throat. Water check as soon as this segment is over. We're fucking booking it. Oh. Holy shit! Goated! What in the what? Shit. What am I gonna do? This game's epic. You should speak with them openly in good faith as men of reason. Just wait for them to finish, then leave. It can't take that long, can it? Run for it! Go, go, go! They'll notice, but can they catch me? How fast can two monks run? Alright, I'll just need to wait for Rutger and Matteo to leave. Just a little patience. Oh my god. Oh. Andreas, when are you coming home? Dad, I'll be home soon. I just need to finish this commission for the Abbey. Good, good. But finish that masterpiece too. It's time for you to get on with your career. Yes, of course. You're not going to quit this like you quit a university, are you? Haha. No, of course not. Good. If it weren't for the work I did for the Richter, you never would have had the opportunity. Most people never get a second chance after they throw something away like that. Say nothing. We'll see you when you get back. Sure, alright. Oh, it's you. Marry me! Mr. Mauler. I want to be your wife, Mr. Mauler. I only have the picture of you, the one my brother Daniel made. I really don't have any idea what you're like. So, what are you like? Please don't imagine me telling you in your own mind. Why? You'll imagine I'm wonderful, or imagine I'm horrible. Either way, it's not fair to me, is it? The imagined you? To none of us. Fair. I'll see you soon, Andreas. For real, I mean. Suppose that's true. Until then. Welcome back, Andreas. It's been too long since you have graced this court with your presence. Apologies, Your Majesty. My mind has been preoccupied by a tragedy at Curacao Abbey. What manner of tragedy? 2 men lying with each other. An abomination. The murder of a nobleman, a close friend of the Prince Bishop of Freising. My friend, Brother Piero, is the abbot's only suspect. I know that he could not have done it. How do you know? Examine your assumptions, my son. In addition to having no motive and violence not being part of his character, he's not physically capable of the act. He's of limited strength and has a palsy in his hand that makes holding a paintbrush difficult. It is inconceivable that he would have the strength and resolve to kill the Baron with a blow to the head. A whole lot of inconceivable shit happens on this hell of an earth, Andreas. I just don't believe he could have done it. There has to be a better explanation. So what do you intend to do about it? When I'm brought before the Archdeacon, I'll tell him what I know about the people who had motives to kill the Baron. I have to believe he'll see there are much more likely suspects than Piero. Why have you taken the task upon yourself? I have to save Brother Piero's life. He has no one else to help him. Your love for and devotion to him speak well of your character. A man who is humble before his elders honors also his gods. Of course you'd say that, old man. He's right, though. If Andreas doesn't help him, no one will. Exactly. I understand why the brothers and sisters cannot act against the abbot, but I must do something. When does that shit-for-brains abbot care about the death of a useless fart like Lorenz Rothvogel anyway? Powerful people get upset when other powerful people are murdered. This could threaten the existence of the abbey. This is our theater of the mind. This is our dream realm. Oh no, the Abbey! Who gives a damn about those hypocritical assholes? In any case, Andreas' ability to prevent Piero's death depends on the judgment of the Archdeacon. Wise or foolish, corrupt or just, the Archdeacon will be the first and possibly final arbiter of Piero's guilt. Andreas must win the Archdeacon to his side using the tools favored by men such as him. Reason? Ha! When's the last time you met a man who was truly ruled by reason? Authority? Despite your talent, you are merely an artist. He has been invested with power by the Prince Bishop of Freising. You have no authority with him. Honesty? You must be honest in all things, Andreas, but many are not willing to accept the truth. And the cost of honesty can be high. Wisdom? Wisdom can be shared, but the audience may not comprehend it. If reason, wisdom, authority, and honesty cannot triumph, what am I left with? Hope. Lies! Truth. Above all, faith and providence. Well, what do you plan to tell the Archdeacon, Andreas? There were other people in Curacao and Tassing who had motives to kill the Baron. The widow Kemperin despised Lorenz for maiming her late husband. Maimed how? The Baron beat him savagely following an argument about trespassing on the Kempers' farm. His injuries were so severe that they never truly healed, and he needed a cane to walk. He died less than a year ago. Attila is certain it is because of the wounds he received that day. Why did the two quarrel? My understanding is that it was simply an argument about trespass that got out of hand. And now I suppose she will lose their home. My apologies. His home. For what reason should an aged widow not live out her remaining days in peace? She should, but she won't. She didn't squeeze out any little Kempers for old Ranning, so away the house goes. Yes, because women must fight to own property, we exist on the sufferance of men. Whether law is just or unjust is immaterial. The widow's motive is clear. The injustice of law is not immaterial to those who suffer at the expense of it. A good man does not sit idly by while injustice flourishes around it. What the hell is a half-trained artist with a half a university's degree gonna do against the might of the Holy Roman Empire? Idiots. You have established a motive for the widow, Andreas, but there's another matter that requires inquiry. While women and men are equal in most natures, women are weaker in strength. How could a woman of Attila's age overpower a healthy man like the Baron? I wondered that myself. Have you found anything that she could have used to kill the Baron? Yes, her husband's cane. The head is missing. It seems to have been broken off. Poetic, if killing the Baron was the cause. Are there any others you suspect? Prior Fenric feared the Baron would report his occult interest to inquisitors. How so? Prior Fenric and the Baron shared a fascination with the occult texts. The Baron was pressuring the Prior into performing a ritual for him while he was visiting Curacao. When Fenric refused, the Baron threatened to turn him into the Inquisition. How did you come by this knowledge? I found written evidence, a letter from Fenric to the Baron in which he discusses all of these matters. It is a dangerous thing, a monk dabbling in the occult. His very soul could be in danger. Forget the soul. He could have been defrocked, excommunicated, even killed. All for a little curiosity? Better to say stupid and ignorant. That's what I say. We're well aware. We'll wear a dachi. A lust for knowledge can be as dangerous as any other desire. True, perhaps Prior Fenric believed his faith would defend him against the temptations of such knowledge. Even so, simply seeking out, acquiring, and reading those books would open him to suspicion from the Inquisition. Prior Fenric's feared loss of his status, of his life, and even God's grace. Men have killed for less. How might the Prior have accomplished the deed? I am not certain. I haven't found anything that I think he could have used as a weapon. It will be a challenge to convince the Archdeacon that a Prior committed a murder this foul. If you mean to suggest that Fenric is a suspect, you must find a weapon to convince the Archdeacon. Are there any others you suspect? I found no other suspects. You brought a worthy mystery before this court, Andreas.
I pray to God we have granted you the insight you need to face the coming challenge.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I'm prepared to meet the day. Before you go, Andres, there's one more thing to consider. You fell asleep in the library. 2 guys are having sex next to you. What are you gonna do? You'll be summoned to the Archdeacon to tell him what you know. But you need not tell him everything. Believe me, I know.
There is place for a noble lie. This is not one of them.
Why? The Baron is dead. All of the people with motive to kill him suffered, either directly or indirectly, from his wickedness. Simply mentioning a name to the Archdeacon may endanger them, whether they had anything to do with the murder or not. Right. No point in throwing everyone waist deep into shit.
I protest any attempt at deception, but you must ultimately follow your own conscience, Andreas. Little time remains before you must stand before the Archdeacon. Use it wisely.
I must.
Until we meet again, Andreas, God be with you.
And also with you, Your Majesty.
Oh. Shirt.
Oh, fuck, it's over. Andreas? Andreas, wake up. Well, are you here for the books or for me? A book. The library is so poorly organized that I fell asleep looking for it.